The struggle is real. You're hosting open houses, making cold calls, and letting all of your friends and family members know about you being a real estate agent, but it's not being reciprocated. You haven't seen the results of your work, and there's no end in sight. You feel lost and possibly like quitting because getting consistent business is harder than you expected. But there is hope. There's one mistake that new agents and experienced agents make that pushes prospective clients away, and for some reason, you're just not able to figure it out. I will share with you what it is in this video and provide a framework so you can adopt and implement today. You'll see results in no time, as it is a simple mindset shift. Here it is. Clients don't care how much you know until you show them how much you care. But more than that, they don't want you to just educate them on the home buying and selling journey. They want you to deeply understand their past and their future goals so you can provide a specific solution for their problems. The framework I will share with you will reveal a counterintuitive way for you to approach your future conversations and convert prospects into clients. I call it the pain, process, pleasure framework. Most agents focus their attention on actions around the process. They want to offer a 10-point solution to a perceived problem they created based on the profile of the client walking into open house or registering on your website. They bucket clients into groups based on assumptions and speak over to clients. They only ask questions about the house the client wants to buy, the price, the location, and why they're the solution to their journey. What they don't realize is every agent is doing the same exact thing. So how can you stand out? Here are some common process-oriented questions you might be asking right now. What makes you like this property? Where are you currently living, and what's your current living situation? First, second, or are you looking for an investment property? How much longer do you see yourself in this current situation? What's your motivation to move? Is it work? Are you currently in a lease? And if so, what time frame would you like to move into your house by? What area are you interested in? What recreations would you like to be close by to? How big do you need your house to be? What type of square footage do you need? Are you looking into other cities? And how long have you been renting for? Don't fall into the trap of only focusing on the process. They'll think you don't care, lack empathy, and yet never tell you why they didn't end up working with you. Now let's talk about pain. We all have flaws, insecurities, and things we want to turn our head away from. But unless we're willing to confront them, they will always linger. Similar to what is said in the book, The Untethered Soul, we must remove the thorns in our arms figuratively and not try to protect them. If we are able to do this ourselves, we can help our clients do the same. We're most well equipped to help the person we once were. So this is a good practice for ourselves as well. Now let's talk about some pain questions we can ask so you can have a better idea of how to help your client. Tell me more about what's encouraging you to look for a home now. Tell me more about your prior living situation and what is encouraging you to move out of the situation. Who are you? Tell me more about yourself. What events have shaped who you are today? What are you moving away from? What do you dislike about your current living situation? What isn't working right now? What would you like to change right now about your life? What keeps you up at night? How has this made you feel? You see, asking the pain questions or the past questions helps you really and deeply understand your client. And from that, we can move into what we call the pleasure conversation. Everyone you encounter has goals and commitments. There are things they want to accomplish, but if you never ask, you'll never know what their goals are. With any experience, there is a contrast in one's life. As you gain clarity about one's pains and the past, you'll eventually be able to switch gears to what they're dreaming of, the pleasures they look forward to, and what they want to accomplish. Here are some questions you can ask to find out about what they look forward to. How would this change you positively, or how would it influence you positively? More importantly, how would this change positively influence those that you love around you? How do you envision it would make them feel? And ultimately, what would it make you feel like if you focused and worked hard to make this goal a reality? What do you look forward to in the future? What do you expect in the future? What is the ideal situation you foresee? When would this idea come to life? Who is a part of this vision, and how would they feel if you were able to help them accomplish what you are seeking? By asking the pleasure questions, you can truly and deeply understand what they look forward to. Now, the framework is complete. Don't focus on process only. Process-oriented questions are important, but unless you find out clearly a little more about the client's past, their pains, and what they want to move away from, and what they look forward to in the future, what is pleasing for them, and more importantly, pleasing for the people important in their lives, you can put the process questions on the back burner. Don't fall into the trap of asking those business-specific questions up front, because you're going to make the client feel like they don't really matter. Whether a client is walking through an open house and they walk through 5 that day, or they register on 5 different websites, if you take a different approach and not focus on the business questions, but rather focus on the pain and pleasure questions, you'll truly build deeper relationships with your clients and actually make them feel like you care about their situation, which will end up into results bettering your business. And as you help more people, you're gonna make more money and you're gonna get compensated for your work. And that's the framework you can adopt today to make a difference in your business: pain, process, and pleasure. Let me know what questions you've been asking. And if you wanna run something by me, definitely leave a comment below or reach out to us. Until the next one.